It's your boy, K-So Big Dipper! All the drip that she been putting on just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA gon' write it off. Today, I got a very special treat for you guys. Drum roll, please. We've got Santan Dave's Psychodrama. How we got here was sort of interesting. I just today have probably reacted to more music than I have in my entire life, but I just finished the entire Fredo Motion Sickness album, and I said, wow, if you haven't heard the album, if you haven't seen my reaction, go watch it. Straight banger. But I said to myself, and to everyone watching, this might be album of the year, and it got me thinking, though. I go, now, I don't remember, did The Boy Who Played the Harp come out this year? Because if it did, then there's some real discussions that need to be had about which album is the best. And then I went on the Patreon and I had remembered I've had three requests for me to do Dave's Psychodrama. You know, I'm a man of the people, not above but equal. If you ask me for it, I'm going to bring it to you. But before I do, I need you to do me two favors. Hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead. I'll wait. Hit the thumbs up button. Go right now. Click it. And if you get the chance, hype this video up. Yeah, click that hype button. It's a new feature YouTube's testing. Now, without any further ado, the intro for the album is Psycho. And any video that has any song that has a video will play. And also, for time constraints, I'll save any major talking that I have to do for the end of every song. Now, I'm ready for the music.
Tuesday, 23rd of January, 2018. I'm here with David. This is our first session. We're just going to talk about your background, where you're from, any issues you've been dealing with.
God,
So,
I literally have goosebumps.
where should we start?
Look, stop all the pain. How do you stop all the pain, huh? I used to hear a voice when I was praying, but nowadays I don't even want to be saved. Nah, fuck that, I don't want to be saved. I was born to be wild, I don't want to be tame. Talent's in my blood and I don't want to be vain. But if I'm a psycho, then I don't want to be sane. I used to dream of this shit when I was hopping on train. So bad, I used to want all the fame. My ex-girl wanna shoot a cover for Vogue, which is pretty ironic cause she's top of the range. If any one of you take a shot on the track, my niggas come back and put a shot in your frame. Easy as the alphabet. 3 G's in a ring, call me Alvarez. My teacher.
Oh my God. Nah, bro, strap up. I forgot how good this album was. Strap up. Oh my God. What, 3 G's in the ring like I'm out?
Which is pretty ironic cause she's top of the range. If any one of you take a shot on the track, my niggas come back and put a shot in your frame. Easy as the alphabet. 3 G's in the ring, call me Alvarez. My teacher used to say I need counseling. Couldn't stop asking me, what do you feel? There's so many old scars that they want to reveal. We got off on the wrong foot cause I don't want them to heal. Nah, but if you're looking for a psycho, you got one.
He said we got off on the wrong foot because he didn't want to heal. You know, a lot of times as a kid, maybe you watch it so much, troubled kids going to school because children go through things, because adults go through things, because we're all people. And some people aren't the woe is me type of people. Some people like to keep their problems within, and they actually see it as like an attack on them for you to try to pick and pry that problem out. You know, they actually find solace in just their own self sort of misery. But it's okay because to us, we look at it as strength. Because to me, when I get out here and tell my problems, just like, oh, if I get on Facebook and start telling you niggas, oh man, I just had a tough day and shit like that, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like as a grown ass man, I'm supposed to swallow my pride and swallow my problems and push on as a grown man, right? But I'm a nigga who sometimes those problems you can't just swallow. Pause, no Diddy. And luckily I got platforms like this that y'all niggas remember when I used to be on probation. Y'all remember when I was in there facing 80 years fighting for my life and we'd be reacting to something and it still happens now, but at a moment I'd be like venting my life because nigga, the shit I was saying is always so real because it comes from a real place because this has became like my therapy. These reactions, the music, just any artistic form has become my therapy. And for some people, they don't have that. And they always ball it in. But you got to remember, when we're speaking to an album named Psychodrama, with a genius writer as Dave, it is very important to look towards the mindset of the characters in the album. No Kizzy. It's very important to look at because that's what he's talking about. That's why the intro starts with him talking to a counselor. That's why it's so important because this is supposed to be his therapy.
I thought I had a screw loose, but I lost one. 99 problems. Money is not one. My currency's Kenyan. That's in it for the long run. Tears on a pillow. Brush.
My currency's Kenyan. I'm in it for the long run.
Shed so many tears on a pillow. I used to tell my teachers that nobody gets it. I don't know Clark, but I know that I'm a kiddo cause my mummy ain't been home. Miss thinks I'm involved. Blame my environment, it made me a sicko. Furthermore, I should bring that bitch down to Streatham and then make her spend a day in the Vale like a widow. Kiddo, we seen swords longer than a
And it felt like the widow. Oh!
limo. My bros are blacksmiths like Jaden and Willow. Man, there's weapons over here. We're repping over.
My man's a blacksmith like Jaden and Willow. Oh my God, run it back, Queso. I'm sorry, y'all.
My teacher used to say I need counselling. Couldn't stop asking me, what do you feel? There's so many old scars that they want to reveal. We got off on the wrong foot cause I don't want them to heal. Nah. But if you're looking for a psycho, you got one. I thought I had a screw loose, but I lost one. 99 problems, money is not one. My currency's Kenyan, that's in it for the long run. Tears on a pillow, bro, I shed so many tears on a pillow. I used to tell my teachers that nobody gets it. I don't know Clark, but I know that I'm a kiddo cause my mummy ain't been home. Miss thinks I'm involved, blame my environment, it made me a sicko. Furthermore, I should bring that bitch down to Streatham and then make her spend a day in the Vale like a widow. Kiddo, we seen swords longer than a limo. My bros are blacksmiths like Jaden and Willow. Man, there's weapons over here.
He is the greatest rapper alive. What the? He said the swords long, so my dog's a blacksmith like Jake. The sword's longer than a limo.
I'm repping over here. I'm from the south side, but it's Streatham over here.
But
I'm
it's
telling if you're selling,
over here,
getting over
nigga.
here. Get him over here. Who the fuck is checking over here? Most of my niggas are the ones applying pressure over here. Fuck a soul, I can get a nigga peppered over here. What? We wanted more than some food in a strip or moving a brick. But niggas went to school with the rich and we were broke. Hide and crow in a Rubicon drink. Which is funny cause that's how we put food in the fridge. And who am I? Someone trying to live his best life. I just want to take a pretty woman for a test drive. If I bring her to my room and I press I guarantee she's gonna see the force like an ex-wife. People tell me I'm a little bit army. For my army I need a bottle of Bacardi.
Let's go!
If it's me and a pouch of my doggy shorty, you're seeing 2 stars in the party. Fuck what you heard, I'm a top boy and I ain't giving man a turn. I don't wanna know when pretty women wanna flirt. Learn you can judge a nigga by the women that he curves. I love this game, I ain't
Ooh, that's good game, young niggas. That's good. Listen what he said. Listen what he said, young niggas. That's player. That's very good game. Hold on. He said,
fuck what you heard. I'm a top boy and I ain't giving man a turn. I don't wanna know when pretty women wanna flirt. Learn you can judge a nigga by the women that he curves. I love this game, I ain't lost focus. I'm a hit maker, if you haven't noticed. I could be the rapper with a message like you're hoping. But what's the point in me being the best if no one knows it? Brother, I'm a careful, humble, reckless.
that's why it's so important for the artist. Listen, you can learn from Dave. As the conscious artist, that's why Dave can still and will still have a #1 record for what, like fucking 30 weeks with Rain Dance. International #1, like American charts #1 record. because he understands that it's a juggling game. If you're a YouTuber, it's a juggling game. Sometimes you have to compete to be seen. So that's why in the beginning of my videos, I'm begging you to, hey, like this video, hey, hype this video, hey, whatever the algorithm might ask, because what's the point if you never see these videos? If a tree falls in a forest all alone, does it make a sound? If a nigga makes a YouTube video and it gets 1 view, did he really make a video? That's how I be feeling.
Arrogant, extravagant, nigga probably battling with manic depression. Man, I think I'm going mad again. It's like I'm happy for a second, then I'm sad again. And to my fans, the reason I could get to this, you're my drug. A message like you're hoping, but what's the point in me being the best if no one knows it? Brother, I'm a careful, humble, reckless, arrogant, extravagant, nigga probably battling with manic depression. Man, I think I'm going mad again. It's like I'm happy for a second, then I'm sad again. And to my fans, the reason I could get to this, you're my drug, the instrumental, my therapist. Man, I need some therapy. My girl's saying that she'll never leave. I'm scared she's gonna find a better me. Deep insecurities, like, what if I don't leave a legacy? Money, why they check for me? Mommy lost respect for me. I wish that we could be together, but that ain't how life works. I used to cry about my dad until my fucking eyes burnt, nose running. You don't know nothing. Before I put a penny on the table, I provided for my family. Held my mother's hand through the agony. Hey, you ever fall asleep cause you don't wanna be awake? In a way, you're tired of the reality you face if you're thinking about doing it. Suicide doesn't stop the pain, you're only moving it. Lives that you're ruining. Thoughts of a world without you in it. Hiding. I ain't psycho, but my life is.
God, bro, yeah, no, I'm sorry, Fredo. You not fucking with this nigga. Jesus Christ, I forgot how good of a rapper this nigga is. And there's certain things that he says that just touch my heart in a way where it's just like, yeah, no, that's, he as a person who suffers from manic depression, as a manic depressant myself, you know, whoa, that nigga pretty much summed it up. That nigga summed that shit up. He said, I'm flashy, I'm arrogant, I'm struggling, what he said, what did he say? It was just so real. And then he goes on to, even through all the hard times of life, and you hear so many artists, like I was reacting to Ren shit, and that shit be damn near like, hey, self-deletion is okay kind of music. And I just feel like that kind of energy being spread into the universe, it damn near feels evil. And I always am going to stand against shit like that. Like, because it's not that people don't go through shit and people don't have those kind of feelings. But I think that the best form of relating is to help a nigga through it, right? And as Dave is trying, because the reality is if you do make those kind of decisions, you're not just taking, oh my God, that shit got heavy at the end too. You're not just taking the pain, you're not getting rid of the pain, you're just pushing it onto your mother, onto your father, onto your kids, onto your loved ones, onto your girlfriend. You're just pushing that pain onto other people. And I'm just like, God, nigga, that was the intro? Oh my God, bro. This nigga Dave, I grew up in Streatham. Hold on, y'all about to get one of my favorite songs. This is really one of my favorite Dave songs, because I think the verse, he drops some of, you'll hear some of the best game of all time when he says, I'm no good to, hold on. Oh my God.
Look, I grew up in Streatham. Teachers were giving man tests. Same time the man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress. I ain't got to sex it, message or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to ride round with reckless, stolen pets. That's Gillian Vest. Less stress. I ain't got to sex it.
Come on, tell me that isn't no bar. I used to do you.
Or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to ride round all reckless, stolen pets, that's Gillian Vespers. And the feds got my broski restless. Said he got a charge on a car, no Tesla. And everybody round me rowdy. I walk in, tell a jeweler, wow me. If you're talking about peas, just allow me. 19, I put 19 on the Audi. I'll never forget that day that I found me the cutest caramel brown.
And do you know what's the best part? Is he's setting it up. He is setting it up because for the fucking simple mind who can't understand rap music, they don't understand that this is a story or a lesson or an allegory or a metaphor or there's something going on here. And so you don't really see all the breadcrumbs being left. But he's telling you, nigga, when I was 19, I went and bought money, wasted money on this car to impress this bad little bitch I had because I'm human. Because I'm human. But just remember that breadcrumb, because then when I'm talking about hits, it hits you like a, oh God, yes. Often as a young street nigga, what?
19 on an Audi. I'll never forget that day that I found me the cutest caramel brownie. And the chest and back both bouncy. Trust me, everything shake, no Saudi. My G just came out for a shooting. And Ram's done a madness charting. So the man got something in common, cause trust me, both of their things been barking.
And it's even, you listen to it, even when he starts talking about his flexing or he's doing this shit, he's also, you have to remember, we're speaking to his mental space, he's trying to distract himself from all of this terrible shit that's going on around him and all his friends he keeps losing.
Madness charting, so the man got something in common, cause trust me, both of their things been barking. If you see him at a drink up parking, do it like Jordan, run up and spark him. My G's been on badness, way before they had a mustache like Stalin. And his things all love and hate, cause a lot of men love to hate. My young G done draws and apes, now he's cutting through bricks like the 118. And I ain't on indirects. Diss me and I take that personal. How you gassed off a note that's purple, bet you never got it off white like Virgil. Two man in an angry murk, that's war with a German, Winston Churchill. It's mad when man wanna murk you, but you know you gotta be in by curfew.
Oh my God, I felt that one. I felt that one, y'all, what he said. He said it's mad when man's wants to murk you, but you gotta be in by curfew. What y'all niggas know about that? What you know about getting in a shootout, going home for dinner same night, pissing on your hand, trying to get the gunpowder same night? Oh, no, see, that's why we can't just revisit Psychodrama every now and again. Boy, niggas gonna end up in the feds. We start listening shit like this, boy. What you saying?
Seen a lot of men get pressured. Why? I grew up in Streatham, and teachers were giving man tests. Same time man them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving man stress. I ain't got to sex it, message or text it. I don't wanna do you and I like I'm in Leicester, skipping my lectures. We used to roll round all stupid, Mitcham Lane, that's Streatham and Tooting. I'm in East trying to link my girl, cause I got a baby, a crossbow like Cupid. Now I'm dead or in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain, then use it.
And he's bringing you back, because we live in for those of you who don't understand hip hop, who don't understand the culture of just how to speak to the youth, it's like, bro, you're not gonna. I wonder in today's day and age how society would react to a Martin Luther King. I would. Because I think we've so lost the plot as a society, right? A pastor being like a figure that we all respect. How does that go now? How do niggas look at pastor at the time? Obviously, we ain't had another nigga like that. But I just wonder how we would look at him, how we would treat him. And I believe that the way my friends growing up, they wouldn't hear that shit. Trust me, as a kid the first book I ever read was By Any Means Necessary by Malcolm X. Trust me, niggas wasn't trying to hear about none of that shit. Even if they were, it would be eventually, now shut the fuck up. I'm just being honest. A lot of niggas, you get in there trying to tell them something, a lot of niggas. I wonder how we would receive it, because I believe that now you have to put the medicine in the applesauce. You know, I think now you have to be the person and I think it might be a byproduct of the internet or whatever it is. A person has to relate to you. Opposed to before, we didn't relate to no fucking Hulk Hogan. We didn't relate to Michael Jackson. No, we looked at these people like they were larger than life, greater than that. And so you could get a message off. You could get a man in the mirror off. Now, people are so critical, and I feel like critical for just criticism's sake, that I love what Dave does here. I am a regular nigga. I'm not better than anybody else, but just hear me out. And that's where he takes this verse. And that's why this is like one of my favorite verses from him, because it's why Dave is such a genius to me, is he is just like, it feels like the modern day freedom fighter, but the modern day freedom fighter is going to be flawed. And that is why, because they always were, but we're just going to see them.
Bow like Cupid, man, I dead her in jail, that's useless. Tell her you, if you got a brain, then use it. Now I drive past, man, I went school with. You was the cool kid, now you look clueless. And I'm still trying to tell, man, fuck the Audi, switch it for a Benz. When you're trying to make it out the ends, friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz, I switch it for a Beamer. Tell the dealer, need a bigger.
Oh my God, it's just so good. If you're an artist, Dave should make you know what is possible with this art shit. Dave should let you know.
He's on me when he sees the ends. Friends of enemies are enemies, and enemies of enemies are friends. Fuck the Benz, I switch it for a Beamer. Tell the dealer, need a bigger liter. He told me he's on me when he sees me. I barely remember why we're beefing, but I grew up in Streatham, and teachers were giving man tests. Same time, man, them were giving out testers. I got paintings giving me stress, nudes and a message, putting in effort. But I don't need a meeting you, like when a chef would eat at his restaurant.
I've never understood what that line meant. Does he say, I don't want my meat in you? Oh my God, then from Streatham, it goes straight into black? Oh my. Bro, are you guys hearing me? I'm gonna be real. I like this version better than the music video. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. I know we doing the album reaction, but I just think this is the purest form. This just, for those of you who don't know, this was the first ever UK song or UK anything I ever reacted to. I think I pretty much cried when I watched it, and we've been on a journey ever since.
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, because you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just...
Oh my God. Oh my God. What can I say about this song? I think it is perfect. I think this song is on the same level as like a Thriller, or it's all that. Obviously, the moment isn't the moment of a Thriller. As In the Club by 50 Cent, there's just certain songs that I feel like, oh my God, the Happy Birthday song, it's just certain ABC. Certain just songs are just like, wow, that was perfect. You did exactly what, that was that. This is one of them. There's no flaw. We Belong Together by Mariah Carey, there's no flaws to it. And as a black man, this song, what it did for me was made me realize that the division we have amongst each other as black people, oh man, it's just such a problem. Because I realized, God, these British niggas just like us. And then I started thinking, why the hell did I ever think they weren't? My parents came from Nigeria to a country for education, a better opportunity for their children. His parents came to America, to Britain for a better opportunity, education for their children, so on and so forth. We eat the same foods, we listen to the same music, we have the same struggles. We're minorities in this place that doesn't really like us, that makes it very known that they don't like us, that's almost trying to brainwash us not to like ourselves. And for some reason, because you talk with the accent, I think you different. And it's so fucked up here in America during the UK versus US shit. I started realizing that niggas would identify closer to a white American than they would a black British person. Why? What do you think why do you think they're not going through? And that was it was a realization I had that was just sort of jarring to me.
African American, our heritage been severed. You never got to experiment with family trees. Cause they teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children. Feeling sick so quick, this could have happened to me. Mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot. Look, black.
And I owe it. When we look at these kids, I just don't think that they're ever judged fairly. I don't. And I think that until people who look like you are judging you, it's going to be impossible, because I don't think that people can really contextualize that these niggas are children. I don't think people can truly contextualize that King Von and Lil Durk and all these people are children in terrible circumstances. I don't think you can contextualize that. I have friends that were molested and that dealt with all kinds of awful traumas that they just have to carry on as children in a maybe bad environment. Maybe they looked for the trouble, whatever it may be, but these are just kids trying to process information that grown adults couldn't process. Parents leaving, parents dying, and I'm friends with orphans. And so when it sounds fucked up to say, but it's like when niggas wonder why bro them be just quick to crash out, and it seems like at any moment they're willing to put their entire life on the line for something as simple as somebody stepping on their shoes, bro. That's a kid. That is a kid that can't process a lot of pain. And so when you see niggas and when you try to just demonize people so quickly, because there is demons in this world that deserve that shit, but before you just try to demonize every single kid, every Trayvon Martin, every, you just...
Kids growing up around the barbershop. Mommy said stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got.
Been one of my favorite parts of it too. What he said?
Probably armed, you see him and shoot. Look. Black is growing up around the barbershop. Mommy said stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up.
And I love the honesty again in the experience, is that because sometimes it can be like people think that being black is our trauma, right? And it's not. It's in the way that we laugh. It's in the way that we smile. It's in the way that we dance. It's in the way that we love each other. It's in the way that we can live next to people who killed millions and millions of us and befriend them and forgive them. It's beautiful. It's experience. And you have to show us this whole spectrum, because it's not good and it's not bad. And being black is not defined by the interpretation of blackness by other groups of people. It's not. So if you get pulled over and I get pulled over, that's not why we're both black, my nigga. We black because we niggas on God.
Around your family and making it, being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you're faking it, never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling.
And look at niggas like Nipsey Hussle and shit like that. That's all he's saying. It's coming from these environments that you would like to change, that you would like to do better, but systemically these environments have been created with fail safes to destroy heroes, to destroy leaders, to destroy black figures. And so you're gonna hear about how he liked white women, or he's gonna become a gang leader, or he's gonna do this and this and this, and you're gonna just destroy the legacy of every prominent black man, because it's a part of the goal. It's a part of the design of this thing. It's why every single place where there is black money, we're assumed to be having some kind of devil worship. Whole time these crackers over here on an island diddling kids, and ain't nobody...
find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race because they're erasing it.
Erasing
Black
it.
has got a really sour flavor, here's a taste of it, but black is all I know. There ain't a thing that I would change.
Changing it.
Look, black isn't a single colour, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep, but never feeling empty because you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes, West Africa, Benin, they call the Slave Coast. Black is
And that's why we have names like Niger and Nigeria.
so confusing, cause the culture, they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it.
And think of how fucked up of an identity that is.
Never seem to help with all the things we know will come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of the feet. He made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. We all struggle, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a burden, got to live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside them prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist. The truth is our prime ministers are real racist. They say you should be grateful we're the least racist. I say the least racist is still racist.
This nigga is the greatest rapper of all time. I just want niggas to know there is nothing that just makes you feel better, like powerful and like responsible. And I miss when musicians and shit like that were tied to being great people, at least attempted to be, because we all knew they were troubled and heroin addicts and all that shit. But we miss when at least Hulk Hogan was pretending to be a good guy and shit like that, because there was some kind of standard. And I miss when the Beatles would protest against the war, because now these artists are going and being fucking Republican puppets. It's like, God, I miss when we felt like there was some kind, and you just listen to this shit and it takes me back to like this place of like, man, I really can't wait. I really can't wait to find a place for us to reach a place as a world where we're just a little less messed up, where we're just a little less divided, where the idea of division and hating each other wasn't so attractive. But I mean, nigga, we were far away from that.
And if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace, Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for that, I'm so taken aback, because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny, no more.
And using this moment to actually speak towards an actual goal. Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the best. I'm like, yeah, I totally see how I could have reacted to this for the first time and went, what? Because I still feel like that. The emotion is so raw. It just feels like, oh my God, I can't even think of something that feels as good. Drugs.
Community, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation. Now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation. And we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations. I'm done.
He's really the greatest ever, man. God! I'm like, bro, Bro, what? He's just so great. Purple Heart's next.
Look, let's pour another drink, numb the pain. Emotionally detached, she said I'm numb to pain. You're asking what it's like to love, I told her love's a game. You learn that love is pain, then learn to love the pain. I got a purple heart.
You learn that love is pain, then learn to love the pain. Go ahead, Santana. Go ahead, say, nigga, me and my feelings, I gotta get right. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get right.
To love, I told her love's a game. You learn that love is pain, then learn to love the pain. I got a purple heart, you got a purple heart. You think my work is art, and I think you're a work of art. But, girl, I can't lie, you're a gem, and I ain't even talking about the star sign. You're my superstar, you're my wish into a shooting star. After hours, you're my movie star, pop star. I got you singing like a rock star. McCartney, she interstellar like Jupiter. You had a shift today, cancel that. I booked a flight, let's go and catch a tan. I'll take you out to Hakkasan. You've had a couple boyfriends.
That nigga Dave be getting money. I don't even know where Hakkasan is, boy. That shit sound like something Queso.
But never had a man, I'll catch him at a traffic jam. Red light, Amsterdam, if he tries to disrespect. But fuck them, man, let's blow a bag in Chanel and get all the niggas vexed. On some different flow, acting like you didn't know a nigga's soul. Gary Coleman, I got them different strokes. You throw it back and now I'm matching your rhythm in missionary. I'm a man on a mission to make your legs shake, to make you feel it in your stomach, in your chest plate. Until the next day you give me head until your head aches. I heard a saying, you get it fast, it never lasts. Forget tape, there's no club inside of a deck of cards. You gave your heart to a joke, and now you can try a king.
This nigga rapping, he said ain't no.
Give me head until your head aches. I heard a saying, you get it fast, it never lasts. Forget tape, there's no club inside of a deck of cards. You gave your heart to a joke, and now you can try a king. You play it close to the chest, you got a checker pass and a purple heart. Wow, you got a purple heart. You think my work is art, and I think you're a work of art. I asked her, can you do it like the last time? She said I can, sir, and I ain't talking about the star sign.
I can, sir, and I ain't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot how good. How many times I'm gonna say that? I forgot how good this project was. God damn. Oh my God. And if I send you the location, don't try it. And my dog is on probation. Hey, another 5 years. When you hear that J5, this is my favorite J5 song. This is my favorite Dave. One of my favorite Dave songs, my favorite Burna Boy, one of my favorite Burna Boy songs.
J5. If you send me the location, then I'll be right there. And make her come check you, my baby. No time, no. And my dog is on probation. Another 5 years. And bring girls to his location.
It's such a beautiful song. It's just so, again, perfect. And the track listing on this album, oh my God. This might be one of the greatest albums of all time. I'm not being hyperbolic. This track listing is fucking insane. Going from Black to Purple Heart to Location from Streatham, like what?
No time, no.
There's so many classic records on this album.
Send me the location. This year about vacation. Flight catching, train taking.
What?
Soon as my nigga off probation. Your boyfriend.
God. Y'all remember when I got off probation? I listened to this shit every day. I listen to this song every day.
Catching, Train
Straight
taking.
taking.
Soon as my
Soon as my
nigga
nigga
off
on
probation. Your boyfriend's
girl-
on a waiting thing. Looking for one wish on a raging thing. I prayed that girl, outrageous thing. But she can't see cause I got shades and ting. Bare girls wanna throw shade and ting. No shade, what shade is your foundation in? Darkest grey, the shade I'm in.
Who do we know who can rap this good? Who can get on the hit songs like this? It's a rare class. It's like J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, Dave right now. And I would say Dave is on the same tier, if not better than all those niggas.
49 more if your babes want it. I had me a famous thing. Goals and things, gains and things. My house party, a babe station. Girls wanna chase, it's a status thing.
Hey, what is that?
You send me the location, then I'll be right there. I make her come check you, my baby. No time, no. And my dog is on probation. Another 5 years. Girls to his location. No time, no.
Look, playboy, I don't need a carty. I'm captain, I lead the army. Bad ratio, I leave the party. Free Somalis.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Bro, we are a generation of niggas who grew up on Xbox Live, who grew up on PlayStation Network. So for niggas our age, bro, that bar hits our equilibrium. Bad ratio, I leave a part, and it's such a good double entendre because you also obviously go if you're going to if you go to a party and there's 7 guys and there's 2 girls, bad ratios, right? But the way he played that, and I also know he has a song named Verdansk, and he also has like on the record, what's the record with Stormzy Clash? He also a Call of Duty survival mode. So to me, I'm like, that's an easy double entendre from this nigga who loves the game. We all grew up with the game.
I lead the army. Bad ratio, I leave the party. Free Somalis, creeping on me. Your ex-wavy, we tsunami. Girl from India, sweetest nani. Head so good now, I speak Gujarati. You hardly pardon me, I'm laughing again.
And I love that flow. You hardly pardon me. What he said? He said, what he said?
It's nani. Head so good now, I speak Gujarati. You hardly pardon me, I'm laughing again. I assisted, man, passed my friend. Money like the alphabet. If you wanna see P's, gotta pass on the ends. Came a long way.
Oh my God, that's such a
bar. You hardly pardon me, I'm laughing again. I assisted, man, passed my friend. Money like the alphabet. If you wanna see P's, gotta pass on the ends. Came a long way from a park in a Benz to an 18 plate man's park in a Benz. Far from the rest, but I'm far from my best. Life is a lesson, I'm passing a test. Yes, everything blessed. I don't want drama and I don't want stress. My girl got finesse, Caribbean flex. Body and chest, tech body and chest. Thank God more, I grew up with less. Just to the right, raps to the left. Arge in the middle, got seed to the death. Batch full of dogs with the 16s vets.
As many times I've heard this song, I have no idea what the fuck. Can somebody explain to me what these 3 lines mean? He goes,
Arge in the middle, got seed to the death. Up with less, just to the right, raps to the left.
Okay, just to the right, raps to the left. So I'm thinking these are 2 people he knows.
Arge in the middle, got seed to the death.
Arge is in the middle, we gotta see it to the death.
Batch full of dogs with the 16s vets.
Batch full of dogs with the 16s vets. Is that H?
Nigga, I was down, but I made it to the top right now.
I ain't done it right now. And I can put it on the ground.
Right
God, I love how the whole UK showed up for the video. Like, bro, everybody is in this video. Y'all don't ever stop showing love the way y'all show love. I love that about y'all.
Yeah, I'm so fly, yeah, I'm flying in the rocket right now. And all the games you play never stop right now. I pull up on the block, I see everybody watching. Cause it's diamonds on my chain, and it's diamonds on my watch. Money moves, off-white shoes, came straight from Virgil Abloh. I've been down, I've been low.
Bro, that boy wonder. Nigga, Burna you need him on every song. Like, there's nothing this nigga, you put Salt and Ice Cream. There's nothing Burna Boy, there is Salt and Ice Cream, in fact. There's nothing Burna Boy doesn't enhance.
And my mattress on the floor. No, me up, no, can't build it up. Can I ring my cellular?
Wait, isn't that the nigga from Top Boy? Is he a rapper?
Me have a big fat split bunning up. In a the big black Benz pulling up. Please tell everybody to start pulling up. Enough champagne from the bar coming up. Party hard, make I live my life. Nigga, I was down, but I made it to the top right now. And I can pull a couple grand in my pocket right now.
Right now? No, right now?
Yeah, I'm so fly, yeah, I'm flying in the rocket right now.
They don't have a bad song together. They don't. I wish Burna Boy was on his newest album.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there. To make I come check you, my babe. No time, no. And my dog is on probation. Another 5 years. And bring girls to his location. No time, no.
Stormzy, J Hus, and Dave. Man, I'm like, I want the new generation of UK artists. Y'all niggas gotta tap in with each other. Like, how these niggas be too beefed out nowadays. No, y'all niggas need to tap in, bro. This shit felt like, just watching this as a person who's a fan of them. Oh, that felt like is that age? Is that it never stopped being new niggas in that bitch. Okay, don't got a video. Disaster featuring J Hus. He said they jumped the beat.
Smiling like a nice passion. Came on a Rambo thing. Everything camouflaging. Looking like a bulletproof vest. Nah, that's just a body warm up.
Be real, when you listen to J Hus, do you not just feel like you more of a fly ass nigga? Like, do you not just feel way flyer? Like, I'm way more P just from here.
Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster for them, man. Them man, there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a Zubi to roll. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time, I don't think I'm too irrational.
Fuck beefing with babies, catch a man raving. You're taking your paper, you're yakking your ladies. Fist fight, this bitch bites like it's rabies. Drop from your baby, catch him there.
I'm standing here, bumped into Dave by the Santander. You was in the same spot you was in last year. You said life ain't fair. I know a man who live life in fair.
This time last year, you on the same block standing there, smoking, gossiping.
Oh, they really go in bar for bar and continue the story to, oh my God, what?
Chatting bare, don't tell me that you ain't involved. I'm J and me car, man don't care. Man don't business, love no witness. Hug no traitor, spud no snitches.
Man try live this, never knew he had a clitoris. Have man for breakfast, talk about hit list. I bring the fire, you a liar and a backstabber. I'm with the born chasers or I'm with the cash grabbers. I'm doing mathematics, automatic, never static. And she don't know my real name, she thought I was Patrick. Sit back and smoke a baseball bat. You think this is the life, but it ain't all that. I done some evil things that I wouldn't take back. I keep it to myself, cause people wanna chat.
Keep it to yourself, people wanna talk. Flossing in the gossips, how you end up in a war. I got nothing for a fair.
I love how they're playing off of the last point and flossing in the gossip, how you end up in a war, nigga.
Copper for your head, and that's the definition of a penny for your thoughts.
We just live and maintain. We on the same streets, but we don't play the same game. You're the type to get caught and go and play the blame game. You should be ashamed. We on the same streets, but we don't play the same game. You're the type to get caught yourself, cause people wanna chat.
Keep it to yourself, people wanna talk. Flossing in the gossips, how you end up in a war. I got nothing for a fed. copper for your head, and that's the definition of a penny for your thoughts.
We just live and maintain. We on the same streets, but we don't play the same game. You're the type to get caught and go and play the blame game. You should be ashamed. If I stick to my heart, I put my stick to your brain. Let it rip for the pain. They put shit on my name till I grip and I aim.
Dip on a plane with a brand new name. Mummy, I got a flight to catch. All for an internet gangster or a cyberman. Mike Myers, man, a couple tried to try, man. My boys put stars in the hood like I'm Strider, man. I know people wearing rollies doing life in Cannes. Isn't it ironic that they couldn't find the time to plan?
Still keep a faith in.
This nigga says, I know niggas wearing rollies inside the can. Wait, what did he say? Ain't it ironic because they still didn't have the time to plan? Yeah, bro. Okay. There's levels to this shit. Do we have to re-listen to We're All Alone in This Together too? Yeah, there's levels to this shit. Dave is just...
And God still couldn't spare the rod. Marshall, you know me, I came with the blazing squad.
You better pray to God whenever I'm in town. Like a kid in a divorce, I'm leaving with a spouse. I can't make a horse of the river open its mouth. You ain't got the drive, that's why you're in a drought. Life's great, I'm in Sweden or Copenhagen, getting brain from a dame whose first name I can't pronounce.
Smiling like a nice passion. Came on Rambo thing, everything camouflaging. Looking like a bulletproof vest, nah, that's just a body warmer. Big man gossiping, there's nothing worse. I swear I'm a father for them, man. Bring something larger for them, man. Disaster for them, man. Them man there. Make a one trip there, just to make a one thing clear. Then fly out to Edinburgh. I'm so fly, I might just pop my collar. Need a Zubi to roll. Left eye look through your soul. I'm blinded by love while I'm winking at you. I'm thinking out loud, so you know I'm always thinking about you. Same time I don't think I'm too irrational.
That's a banger. Yo, does this album have any... does it have Screwface Capital? Does it have any skips? But this bitch got 1.4 million views, but I don't know if this is the real video, but we're gonna see.
And I want you now.
I made a link with the Russians, 6-figure discussions, dinners in public, my linen all tailored, my outstanding payments swift like Taylor. And boy, I owe them man a beating, but don't watch what I'm making. Just know I put both of the P's and up at the same time. I put the pay in pagan. Man wanna beef, don't know what the stakes is. Broad daylight, do a nigga on a day shift. My outstanding pics.
I put the pay in pagan, bitch, nigga, hold on. Oh my god, this nigga be rapping, bro.
And I want you now.
I made a link with the Russians, 6-figure discussions, dinners in public, my linen all tailored, my outstanding payments swift like Taylor. And boy, I owe them man a beating, but don't watch what I'm making. Just know I put both of the P's and up at the same time. I put the pay in pagan. Man wanna beef, don't know what the stakes is. Broad daylight, do a nigga on a day shift. Free scales, got him living on basic. My location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman. I told RJ put down the line and he did, but he's got another 3 like H's. I gotta watch for the greed and the hatred. I'm saying who's on votes. We'll hit up a nigga and see who's on smoke when it's that time. You can run that shit there and it's cool, but you can't hear like a bad line. It's been 15 minutes since me and her fucked, and I'm saying we still in the house for. Girls say I'm rude, but they won't ever leave, cause you know the jab right like Southpaws. Outdoors, me and my
cause you know the jab right like Southpaw.
niggas are rule out rude, but they won't ever leave, cause you know the jab right like Southpaws. Outdoors, me and my niggas are rule outlaws. I tell a man speak with respect. How you gonna say that we beef for your chest like Sergey didn't G-lean on your set? I do not have one me cause a friend. If it's beef on the ends, then it's peak for them. This thing's coming like Pokemon Go, cause I seen man once, never seen him again. Man don't really wanna walk to the shop or jump on the train, cause the ends got tension. One eye on my ops, 2 eyes on my friends, cause at least my ops man knows their intentions. I turn a loss to a...
said keep it 2 eyes, because at least with the ops, I know their intentions. I swear to God. At least I know. Trust your enemies to be your enemies, man.
Yo, my ops 2 eyes on my friends, cause at least my ops man knows their intentions. I turn a loss to a lesson, I turn a curse to a gift and a blessing. Any girl that I've got an interest in, face interesting, body impressive. I got 99 out of 100 marks in class on my English questions. I get the same if I did it again, cause I still don't know the definition of resting. I put blood in, I put sweat in, I shed tears when my niggas got sentenced. I spent years with my niggas in Streatham, but you wouldn't know that cause you don't live this. What have you done for your siblings? I made sure that the family's sweet. So many days that I starved myself just to make sure that my whole family eats. The murk is a beast and I'm blacking it out. 1.9 on a plan for a house. I ain't got a memory of when dad was around. Still a child when I turned man of the house. Tell me what you know about a bag full of bills and your mum crying out saying, son, I can't take it. And then staring in the mirror for an hour with a tear in your eye like I gotta go make it. Ever seen a good friend turn pin in the mirror? Know about a bag full of bills and your mum crying out saying, son, I can't take it. And then staring in the mirror for an hour with a tear in your eye like I gotta go make it. Ever seen a good friend turn pagan?
And that explains that hunger. That explains that hunger in Dave. That is that, you know, that expression I believe I love. It's pressure makes diamonds, but pressure busts pipes. Just depending on how you respond to it. The pressure he dealt with in life led to being somebody that I'm over here yelling all these years later. God, this is the greatest shit I've ever fucking heard.
Pretty girl glow down, turn basic. Ever seen a nigga enough man rated, losing his mind cause of food that he's taking? You're either a lamb or you're Hannibal. Good kid, but I grew up round animals. No chick can't tell me about attitude. I got a girl from the Screwface capital.
And how would you guys describe this beat? This beat is very different than like the average, you know. How would we describe it? It feels a little like, I don't know. It feels like when I watch Top Boy on my Patreon, go join the Patreon. I feel like this would be one of the beats I hear on that shit. Does he come back in? God, that's it. Does Environment have a video? What a good album. What a just great album by this man. Why is he so good? I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them little fake videos, but we don't just play the regular shit.
What do you think people see when they look at you?
So we've returned with the therapist. Hold on.
Look, you see our gold chains and our flashy cars. I see a lack of self-worth and I see battle scars. He has to be with 20 man when he wears jewellery, and you see it as gangster, I see it as insecurity. Where I'm from, everybody wants to make it out, but nobody wants to see somebody make it out. It ain't about who came around, but more about who stayed around. Behind the scenes, they say God gave us eyes to see. You see the video vixens and all their pearly whites, but you don't see the dirty nights, long days and early flights. You see the deals and think all these rappers laughing now, but you don't get that if we weren't already, we're a target now. You see all the groupie girls and think they're heaven sent. I see 25 minutes worth of empty sex to tell a lie. It wasn't my intention to objectify, but I can testify. I seen some shit you couldn't rectify. You see this industry where everybody came up. I see a bag of weird rappers and some fake love, fake handshakes and fake spuds with fake comments, where everybody covers costs but never pays homage. The scene turned on me, people trying to ruin me. Where most would see a problem, I'm seeing an opportunity to drop a freestyle and kill them niggas that were booing me. I made my haters watch and put the screw inside of scrutiny beautifully. Also, if I am attending, security's coming first. Like
I love that. There's so much about this song that I love. And it's real. It is real. You start looking at yourself like food. I remember when niggas would definitely plot on people who would just be, because you seen him like that and shit like this. oh, he got that and like that. Niggas kicking your door and shit like that. We know how it goes in the streets. So he says insecurity. I say a part of it be real trauma. It should be real trauma, bro. Like real, like you in here damn near scared because you know there's another you out there that's probably going way harder than you was going. And you ain't ready. You just ain't ready for that. So now you moving heavy. Now you moving, you know how to move with it for sure. I'm trying not to. You learn how to move with it, but for sure. And then he starts speaking about
I was trying to shop at duty free. Where the fuck's the unity? Turn on me, people trying to ruin me. Where most would see a problem, I'm seeing an opportunity to drop a freestyle and kill them niggas that were booing me. I made my haters watch and put the screw inside of scrutiny beautifully. Also, if I am attending, security's coming first. Like I was trying to shop at duty free. Where the fuck's the unity? Where I come from, there's no class, forget truancy. We have got now in common. Them niggas see a molehill and make a mountain from it. They see a Cuban and a whip, I see a house deposit, how to stop it. Niggas saw keys and went to trial for shotting. I saw keys, learned to play and made thousands from it.
Oh my God. That nigga said it's all about perspective because that is what life is. And you could be from these environments and you could be of these environments. And there's a big difference. And so a person like me, I feel free to speak on these shits because I know, boy, I keep it very legal. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel free to speak for a lot of people who can't speak for themselves. And to give a perspective for me back in the day, if I was watching this shit, I hear this shit and connect to it and understand it or feel it on a different level because a lot of these niggas ain't talking about this shit. A lot of these niggas ain't talking about shit, if we're being honest. And I could say that for the artists. I could say that for the reactors. There's just, like Nas said, like, niggas, step your game up. There's so much of it, but it's all about perspective. And because a lot of niggas ain't talking about shit, and because a lot of niggas, when they do their reactions, you can tell they're just trying to use the audience to get money, and so they're just not really giving much back. And then I seen, okay, that leaves open a huge lane for a guy like me. I'll give you my all. And it worked like a motherfucker. We are far away from where I started. Go look at the first videos. Go look how we was living. It's way different. It's way different because we came the way. And I always looked at it for opportunity. And even if I'm not everybody's cup of tea, the one person that I connect to, I feel like my connections be a lot deeper than a lot of these niggas. I feel like my connection to my audience be on a different level than most people in the space, I could say. Because motherfuckers really say some shit like, damn, that nigga went through some shit I really went through too. Wow, that nigga really went through some. Yeah, that's exactly how I look at that. Or it might be, oh, I look at it that different. But I peeped your perspective. That's just how it goes. I like this song.
You see the club popping when we do the show, but you don't see the studio. My life is not a movie, bro. Champagne bottles and all the screaming girls. It's ironic how you'll never hear a scream for help. Fucking hell, why do you think we're going through the same thing? Depression when you make it, the pressure and the hatred. Your people talk about you can't say shit. The moment that you ain't it, the labels are looking for replacements. Same shit, people start forgetting what you've done for them. Everyone in music's gonna take until there's nothing left. Your fans are switching up on you, and they don't know how tough it gets. Reading through your old comments, trying to feel some love again. I see karma. Go to work, but God schemes harder. I heard success can come quickly, but it leaves faster. Secrets are what my enemies have been after. Only L's I'm hiding in my closet have a V after.
Click on this. I don't know what.
So looking at it from another perspective, playing devil's advocate, considering you know you're obviously becoming famous, so to speak, but you still deal with a lot of issues on a human level, do you ever just sit and wonder about the stories behind the people you meet day by day? Does it make you feel grateful in a weird way for your life and problems?
What a great transition.
Look, it's say the universe, it works in a strange way. And it must be true because we ain't from the same background or same place. But me and Lesley ended up on that same train. I'm talking every day. I used to wake up around 7 or 8 to catch the 906 on Norbury Station. 2 different worlds in the same location. And one day we ended up speaking. And I would talk about college, she would talk about meetings and how she's planning on leaving. How she hates what she does but she needs it. I asked her what she would do when it's the weekend. And she said, I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. She used to be the life of the party for true.
It's songs like Location that, to me is like, you know, it's what brings people in. But it's songs like Lesley that I say he is in a different caliber of artist. It's the storytelling. It is a movie. And I look at this as I'm just looking on YouTube, right? Look at what it inspires filmmakers to actually take his words and turn them into a film. And I'm sure if I looked and changed how I had the, let me do it like maybe, usually uploaded, oh no, but I'm sure if we looked for some of the smaller ones that don't have as many views, a lot of people would have been inspired to make movies from his words because his words are so vivid and they're so raw. And I even like how he has, like, he's not the best singer. It doesn't have to be for this shit. He just, I know myself. Wait, let me hear that hook again. No, this nigga made a masterpiece. Oh my God.
Weekend. She said, I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. She used to be the life of the party for true. And now she going out hardly ever. Her man got her in the yard forever. And her friends wanna help, but it's hard to tell her. Hard to let her know that her man's possessive and aggressive. And she can't even see it, but for them it's clear as day. She's in a situation. Her friend Hannah had a man that was manipulative, so she can see it from a mile off. Turtleneck.
And just to the, it's not just the, Hannah had the alliteration just to make the conversation have a little more, like, you add a different dimension to the conversation, a little more bounce to the words. And the way he's writing from so many different perspectives, he's writing from her perspective, he's writing from Hannah's perspective, he's even giving hints maybe from a third person perspective on the boyfriend, and then a third person perspective on the whole situation being Dave's perspective. He's writing from all of these perspectives, and he's just juggling where he can turn into this person and turn into that. It's great storytelling.
Jumpers, makeup around the eye spots, all the signs were there. But Lesley made it seem a light affair, said it wasn't right to share. Her boyfriend, he was a mystery man. Didn't know much about him, but he's been in a can. Name's Jason, he's a bad boy with no reasoning. To be honest, I don't know what Les sees in him, cause she's a good girl with a sweet heart. But they both got demons in a deep past. You know, opposites attract, apparently. Never heard her talk about her family ever, He was all that she had, until they had an argument and he stopped calling her back. And I don't know if there was more to the story than that, cause she plays things down, but according to that, he went missing one day in the morning, he ran. She's doing overtime, struggling affording a flat, till she lost her job, it fucked all of her plans. Couldn't pay the rent, borrowing and calling for cash. But Hannah, she was there for her, care for her. When I saw Les, she told me, I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more.
And it's just like those, there's a song that I wrote called Two Blue Socks, right? And it's about this girl, she just was telling me about her life, and it's just those like early 20s, it can feel so catastrophic because you're just entering into adulthood, but you're still a kid, and you still haven't really processed everything you needed to process from being a kid. You didn't heal what you needed to heal, and you haven't established much. So your success and failure really just hangs upon a thin line, especially how it feels. You know, you're one or two, as a 21-year-old, you're one or two decisions away from being homeless at any given time, especially if you don't have like a family or friend you could go to, because if you lose your job, if you do, you don't have established, you don't have savings, you don't have stuff like that. And I'm just listening to it, and it feels so real, because I'm like, I know shorty like this. I know girls like this. I remember hearing these stories. I remember being Dave and listening to some of these stories. You know, you just sitting up, maybe smoking with her or something shit. She just telling you about her life. You'd be like, God damn, your shit is fucked up. And then it goes back to what that counselor says, where he goes, do you become, like, are you, it's like you're happy with yourself and your own problems, and sometimes you have to be, because man, you don't know what's on the grass, ain't always greener on the other side, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know, so you just take yours for what it is. You take yours for what it is, man. The good, bad, and the ugly. That's your life. And I'm like, damn, just the story of it. Even I like the beat choice too, because the beat is real suspenseful, and it's real like strings and like angelic.
Let's say, and I got nothing to live for. It's been raw, but David, I ain't never been this poor. There's no income. My boyfriend left me, so how the fuck am I gonna survive when his kid's born? And I said it's a blessing, as mad as it is. And Les, I never even knew that you were having a kid. Bro, she's 4 months pregnant, young and neglected, single, but I don't think she wants to accept it. So she's still texting exes, trying to get this back on track, but I don't think that she gets it.
Then he just gets to right. She's still texting exes. She don't get this. But oh my God, he get to rapping his ass off. Oh my God. No.
It's a mobile in a Ford in a flat till she lost her job. It fucked all of her plans. Couldn't pay the rent, borrowing and calling for cash. But Hannah, she was there for her, care for her. When I saw Les, she told me, I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. Let's say, and I got nothing to live for. It's been raw, but David, I ain't never been this poor. There's no income. My boyfriend left me, so how the fuck am I gonna survive when his kid's born? And I said it's a blessing, as mad as it is. And Les, I never even knew that you were having a kid. Bro, she's 4 months pregnant, young and neglected, single, but I don't think she wants to accept it. So she's still texting exes, trying to get this back on track, but I don't think that she gets it. It's emotional obsession, clinical depression. Life is a lesson.
She's just stressed. Like, this is a fucked up ass story. It's like, nah, I don't know if it's an obsession, bro, because it's like, damn, maybe she just thinks we all believe that a part of us all believes that the best chance we have for a kid is like maybe to work it out as a family. That's why people don't just break up, especially after they have kids. It's a little harder for them to break up than before. Now, there's things that will cause it, and sometimes it ends up being worse to be in the situation, but ideally in a loving, happy family, right? With people who love the kids. The more the merrier. So I get why Lesley still tries to, and I get why girls who be having not shit baby daddies still try a few times before they truly give up for the sake of the child. Maybe the child would have wanted this, and she's still a child herself making these decisions. This song right here is a hard one to get through for me.
You ain't gotta sit and cry. It's Lesley living in this gift called life. There's no better gift than a gift of life. So can you handle it?
Oh my God, he told her, sitting in this gift called life, because there's nothing better than the gift of life. Can you handle it? Oh my God.
I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. But that changed her perspective. Late in December, her baby's expected to drop. She's accepted, excited, electric, pumped. Only got to wait a few months. Her and Hannah had lunch. Told her she's pregnant. and they're the closest of brethren, so she didn't stunt to tell her. I think that it's an error. You ain't a mum for a day, you're a mum forever, whatever. And you and Jason break up whenever. If I'm honest, that's something you should have done together. She doesn't know that her and Jason going out again, and Jason doesn't know that Leslie's carrying a child for them. She had daydreams of settling down with Jason, better cause now they're together. It's wild, feeling like she needs to call her friends and tell them, cause wow, she's letting them down, but most of them are never around. She calls Hannah the next day, still trying to figure out the best way to tell her that she's getting back together with an ex-flame. So she left her a voicemail, like, yo Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I wanna talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that. I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back. I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more.
And I love how the chorus progresses and the meaning starts meaning a very different thing, because remember, she was just, originally it was just Dave asking her, what you doing this weekend? And she's saying, I don't really know, you know? So she's saying, to the point where now she's saying she's lost. That is just such brilliant writing.
3:30, Lesley was meant to get a scan, but today I think she's going home early, trying to talk to Jason, tell him about the kid addressing any reservations, have that conversation. Middle of the summer and it's raining, waiting at the train station, hella cancellation, so she gets a taxi, sitting in the backseat, blue jean jacket and a maxi, actually tired and her legs are aching, touch the destination, way faster than a cab driver's estimation. She put the key in the door, she couldn't believe what she see on the floor. Some size 5 trainers, raging, tears in her eyes, but it's cool, cause they must be the neighbors. And Jason's in the bedroom fully naked, Lesley running up the stairs, but she's making noise. And she can hear Jason's voice saying hide in the closet, but he's made his choice, so she bursts in, saying what kind of person would cheat on his pregnant girlfriend, Jason. Saying what the fuck, you're pregnant, what the fuck? You weren't even gonna tell me, I mean, what the fuck? What do you want from us?
You hear that demon in the voice. You hear that demon pop out in his voice. You hear it? Did you hear it? The little demon come out? Yeah. Hold on.
Saying hide in the closet, but he's made his choice, so she bursts in, saying what kind of person would cheat on his pregnant girlfriend, Jason. Saying what the fuck, you're pregnant, what the fuck? You weren't even gonna tell me, I mean, what the fuck?
Terrible way to tell a nigga, though, I will say. I mean, he is wrong for cheating, but I feel like you should tell a nigga you pregnant.
What do you want from us? Nah, you ain't in love, you just wanna love. Lesley telling Jason, I don't wanna love. I don't wanna you and I don't wanna us. And also, I don't wanna talk loads. One more line before I dash like Morse code, open the wardrobe. And Jason's on the edge. I just wanna see if she was prettier than me, slimmer than me, maybe your baby similar to me, maybe you wanted someone thicker than me, fitter than me, to satisfy you quicker than me. I got your baby in my stomach and you did this to me. What did I ever do to you for you to finish with me? I didn't believe.
Oh my God, nigga, oh my God. Jason, you a piece of dog shit.
Leave my girls, but they were thinking of me and give it to me. The wardrobe, give me the key. I was pulling at the door, but Jason's bigger than me. Literally, I remember viscerally. Jason pulling from behind me, now he's gripping on me. White flashes, eye gashes when he's hitting me. See, I just wanted to disappear. I wasn't living for me. Physically, I shut the fucking door as quick as can be. He's outside asking why I made him do what he did. Using a kick to open up the room that I'm in. I'm feeling afraid, barricaded with a chair and a handle. I'm hearing sirens, I just wanna run away, but I can't. Jason's gone by the time police are coming. They saw that there ain't no one else in the house, and feds are running through the door shouting. We had reports of an argument with a woman. There's blood all over the floor and it's splattered onto the wall. Lesley's on the bed and she's trying to speak to the feds. She's deep in the stress and there's meters above her head. If anything, she couldn't even say anything, but she's got this really sharp pain where her belly is, so they call the ambulance. Lesley didn't plan for this. Police are in the room trying to find a missing piece of the puzzle until they stumble on something that's kind of random. It's a phone in a wardrobe. They had 5 missed phone calls from Jason and also a couple other numbers, so they're thinking that it's no help. Until they play the voicemail, like, yo Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I I wanna talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that. I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back. I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. I don't.
Hannah is a stupid man. I hate Hannah. I hope everything bad happens to Hannah. I hope Hannah wakes up and her titties are deflated. I hope Hannah, her left foot be on her right foot. I hope Hannah just get, man.
Don't know myself no more. She felt sick to her stomach, she started panicking, mind rattling, trying to understand what Hannah did, battling the shame, cause the situation embarrassing. She's trying to fathom it, betrayed by her own garrison. Meanwhile, she's on the deck trying to manage this, piercing pain in her stomach, she couldn't handle it. Now she's waiting for an ambulance. Look. And I know she's strong, but when I heard about what happened, I was overshocked. Her nose was gone, her jawline shattered and rot. They said her baby was the reason she was holding on. She's dozing off, doctors getting no response. Her heart rate slowing down and they don't know what's wrong. Picked her up, got her out the home and onto the stretcher for good measure, but she's fading out. She took damage to the brain and now she's in a coma as we speak, but I ain't sure if she can make it out. You see, this time that I'm taking out to tell you the story is more than a song or track. It's a message to a woman with a toxic man. I'm begging you to get support if you're lost or trapped. I understand that I can never understand, and I ain't saying that it's easy, but it must be right. Some of your sisters, aunties, mums and wives are fucked inside and they won't ever touch on why. I'm touched cause I've seen women that I loved or like cry a little red tear through a bloodshot eye. This shit's awful. No matter what culture, it ain't normal. Men try and twist it and make it seem like it's your fault. In that train full of people that you're taking, how many Lesleys are running from their Jasons?
And that's the truth, man. No matter where you are, let's just vow today to treat our women a little better. No matter where you at on it, no matter where you at with it, let's just say today we gonna do a little better, man. That shit is like, God, this is the best album ever, bro. This shit is, I might need to get the vinyl of this whole.
Angel without wings, like the day without the night, to bring her peace. A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong. Like an ocean without a shore, a soldier without a war. How can we do this anymore? A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong.
Well, we've made a massive amount of progress in this last year, haven't we? Feels like a long journey. And I must say it's been a pleasure to watch you mature and grow in thought and in your career and life. You've opened up immensely. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't miss these sessions. But you know, you can never stop learning about yourself. So you're always welcome. I'm just happy you're at a place now where you feel you understand your emotions and are in control.
We
I gotta speak
voices.
out. I know heartbreak well, man, I got her on speed dial. Me and suffering got the same dad. Me and pain go way back. And it's hard to explain, but oh my love, I hear voices. Oh my love, I hear voices when I sleep. Oh my love, I hear voices. And the voices, they say you're everything that I need. I can't get mad, can't get them out my head. I can't get them out.
Not crazy about this hook. Not because it feels a little too
Look, I don't want to waste time, but heart aches my G, I could get her on a FaceTime right now. Mother's life, I don't know envy, that nigga lives on the other side. But I struggle my brethren, and I hustle my best friend. I heard the regret, but I don't know him as well as my last few exes. All this pain must be the reason that, oh my love, I hear voices. Oh my love, I hear voices when I sleep. Oh my love, I hear voices. And the voices, they say you're everything that I need.
I like the hook. I like the verse a lot. I liked how, you know, like I said in Psychodrama, we're gonna be talking about what's going on in his head. And he's talking about what emotions and shit he deals with and which ones he doesn't.
I can't get them out. I can't get them out my head. I can't get them out. Used to sit down in a room all day and think to myself, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Sorrow's a bitch, I'm glad that she left and moving on. Never had no pot to piss in. Made so many wrong decisions till I fell in love with optimism. And our love is like the sweetest thing. Man grew up round sweets and cling. Now we pull up to the club with the sweetest things. I can't even play with a ting if she ain't 19 on the FIFA ting. I don't care what beef man's in. You can't pull up round here on the Egypt ting. Oh my love, I hear voices. Oh my love, I hear voices when I sleep. Oh my love, I hear voices. And the voices, they say you're everything that I need. I can't get them out. I can't get them out my head. I can't get them out.
That was voices. Now we got Drama, the last song. Let me just be sure that it does not have a video. God. Great album. Great album. Drama. And I guess now that voices it makes sense. Because if you're following the theme of the album, it's an upbeat. He's just finished his year of therapy, and he's more in tune and in touch with that emotions that he has, and he's singing about it in a more happy
Many nights,
way.
man, prayed, bro. Someone's gonna help me through this, man. Someone's gonna help bring me out of this shit, you know. Time. It took a while for man to recognize, boy, who he was gonna send. And you know what, man, I'm very proud, very happy to say it's one of my own, innit, you know. And boy, although none of this is easy, you know, just proud to be witnessing what's going on, man, you know.
Look, I don't know where to start, but I just done my first psychodrama, and I hope the world hears my craft. I'm excited, man, I pray you get to hear my craft. For my childhood, our mother didn't hear me laugh. I'm presenting you the future, I don't fear my past. I ain't got a tattoo anywhere near my arms, but best believe on my sleeves where I wear my heart. Do you know how easy it is to be a sinner? How many losses you need before you can be a winner? Reason with a criminal that needs to eat a dinner. Is it survival of the fittest or is he a killer? Losing dad was big, losing you was even bigger. Never had a father and I needed you to be the figure. We're forgetting we had a brother that was even bigger. We were figures just trying to figure out who could be a figure.
Did you hear this nigga? They were kids trying to raise each other, and so when he lost him, he felt so empty. He felt like he had lost everything because listen to this nigga. He was cool with losing his dad. Well, not cool, but he could live with losing his dad in his life. He could live with losing his older brother in his life. It was just this brother and him.
My brothers never spoke to each other when I was growing up. I remember trying to build a bridge, I wasn't old enough. I pray I hold the game for as long as you man can hold a grudge. Years went by, I know it's fucked, I had to hold it up for mummy on my own. I know it's tough, I got the coldest blood. I remember when you got sentenced and I was throwing up. It's like they took a piece of my freedom when I had opened up. I just lost the only fucking person I idolized. For my entire life, I copied you down to the finest line. Bro, I got a flame in my mind that I'm trying to firefight. The pill I had to swallow wasn't bitter, it was cyanide. I learned over time, separation issues I described are probably the reason that I struggle feeling anything. I ain't got a vision of a marriage or a wedding ring. It's world domination in music or it ain't anything. I'm obsessed, focused on the objective. Tell a don yes, disagree I object. Used to treat my women like an object. Girls want a monster, come and see I'm the Loch Ness. Settle for a lot less. I just hope you're proud of me, brother, it's been a long stretch. You're my hero, and prior to this I was living on the edge like a house on a cliff. But now I'm living in the present like my house was a gift. I'm going psycho, this scene's mine, bro. Rap.
He said I'm living in the present like my life was a car.
Rappers wanna diss me, it's only online though. They put the mic and soft in the micro. Soft, not eyebrow. Swimming only time I can lie though. And let me be genuine, anybody rich on my age is American. Kicking ball or inherited. It only makes sense I'm independent, knowing everything had happened how I'm telling it. You niggas aren't getting it. I'm coming from the struggle, I survived and I'm still here. Used to bump train, that's two ways, I don't feel fair. I don't know trust, I know a tight bond will tear. Like a good wig, I can't tell you if it's real hair. I'm from South London, brother, people getting killed here.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He's the GOAT!
Settle for a lot less. I just hope you're proud of me, brother, it's been a long stretch. You're my hero, and prior to this I was living on the edge like a house on a cliff. But now I'm living in the present like my house was a gift. I'm going psycho, this scene's mine, bro. Rappers wanna diss me, it's only online though. They put the mic and soft in the micro. Soft, not eyebrow. Swimming only time I can lie though. And let me be genuine, anybody rich on my age is American. Kicking ball or inherited. It only makes sense I'm independent, knowing everything had happened how I'm telling it. You niggas aren't getting it. I'm coming from the struggle, I survived and I'm still here. Used to bump train, that's two ways, I don't feel fair. I don't know trust, I know a tight bond will tear. Like a good wig, I can't tell you if it's real hair. I'm from South London, brother, people getting killed here. You can make a meal, but you can lose it if you're still here. I lost over 30 grand to family, I'm still here. The word don't appeal to me, you steal from me, I'm still here. Bro, I wasn't made for this. I don't get a break, but I'm aware of what breaking is. I wish you could take a hint as well as you could take the piss. I don't even speak to our brother, man, I just pray for him. It's never too late for him. Life is at its craziest. Walls started caving in. All the things I've seen would turn atheist. I didn't get 99 marks in English, I was faking it. I got 98 cause I don't know what a vacation is. If you sought God, what would you say to him? If given a chance, would you have taken it? If you could rewind time, what would you change in it? Do you believe in what an angel is? Furthermore, do you believe in what the devil is? Do you believe that I could illustrate what Streatham is, then break the fourth wall and base Lesley on my relatives? I'm grateful for my life because I aim for this. Every bad moment, every single fucking day of this. People looking at me, that's what fame can bring. But to understand the stairs, you take steps, then retrace the shit.
This nigga say he could write a song like Streatham or the right Lesley about his relatives.
I tell my circle the future's ours, we're shaping it. Your past is just the reason that I came to this. I thank God for the pain because it made me this.
Remember them days, bro. Say them days, so one night in particular, bro. I think for some reason, man put on a beat. It was just in the front room, freestyling, bar for bar. I don't even know how old you was these times, bro. Probably about 10, 9. Yeah, man. If I think about it now, think about the transition. Them days there, you had no bars, but to be real, did anyone, fam? You know what I mean? The core context, bro. Well, it was all mad, fam, but I think the stuff I'm doing today, proper, man. You know what I mean? I think man's definitely blessed to see how the whole thing's come together. From times when I think it was Jekyll and Hyde, man. We played, man, that one there. I was thinking, yo, this one here's a banger, bro. I remember when I heard that one live on the airwaves for the first time, bro. I was pumping it. Man come to my door, he's like, bro, man, that's a bit loud, you know. I was like, fam, that's my brother. He's like, yeah. And you know, on your birthday, man send you a little card, and it begins, Jesse made 7 of his sons pass before Samuel. But Samuel said to him, the Lord has not chosen these. So he asked Jesse, are these all the sons you have? There is still the youngest, Jesse answered, but he's tending the sheep. Samuel said, send for him. He will not sit down until he arrives. So he sent and had him brought in. He was ruddy, with a fine appearance and handsome features. Then the Lord said, rise and anoint him. He is the one. Bro, you know what that means? Say no more, man.
10 out of 10 album. Oh my God. Not a lot of artists have a body of work like that. Shit. Not a lot of artists have one song like that, like Lesley, like Drama, like Environment, like Screwface Capital, like Disaster, like Location, like Purple Heart, like Black, like Streatham, like just a masterpiece. Drop in the comments what was your favorite song and what was your favorite part of the reaction. KBD family, love y'all. Hit that thumbs up button. Salute, we out of here.